Hello, good morning. It's Monday and I'm back with my Magical Monday messages. As you know, I took, I think it was almost a 2-week break. So maybe 2-month break, like mid-October. And I was in the middle of a campaign where we were deep diving 6 weeks, sorry, the trees is hitching me, 6 weeks into the music of The Greatest Showman and how to apply that to your life. And it's almost fitting, or if you believe there's no coincidences as I do, like everything's meant to happen for a reason. There's 2 weeks left and I come back into a week that's titled This Is Me, which is my favorite song from the movie, and it's just so powerful. And it says me again because I did do this when I first started doing these lives, and did a blog on it I think almost 2 years ago, which is crazy to me and awesome that I'm still doing this. But anyways, this is me. This is me. Christmas loving, Disney loving me. And the 2 months I just took off were to deep dive into who I want to serve and who I want to help. And more than who I want to, because I really want to help everybody, but who am I meant to and who am I meant to start with? And that is generally with other mothers who are struggling and this year we're struggling more than ever, right? Because we have to balance, do we go back to work or stay home and teach the kids? Where are your kids? Are they in school, not in school? Depends what state or in what county you live in. And as we're entering cold and flu season, we're getting more and more lockdowns. So God, this year has been filled with just a barrage of change, right? Everything changes this year, which is what we talked about last year. And how do we handle that change and how do we do it and still have fun every day, still have a good life, still take these lessons from 2020, and we've got time to make this year and finish this year strong where we can look back and be like, man, that 2020, it was rough, but here I am and I'm better and this is me. And this song in particular really hits because she starts off talking about being ashamed and was told to hide her scars because people don't like to see the nitty gritty, right? There's the social media, there's a highlight reel that we see, and then we compare ourselves to other people's highlight reels when we have no idea what's going on in the background. So when you stand up and claim, this is me, and those 2 words, I am, are like the most powerful words. If you've ever joined me on one of my Words Are Powerful series, I am are the 2 most powerful words because whatever follows, you are. And so many people joke, oh my God, I'm so stupid, right? I hate when people say that because they're speaking it in. They're literally training their brain to show them all the areas that maybe they haven't been the wisest. But if you can say, I am bold, in the song she does do, I am bruised. I left those notes up there, but I'm brave and I'm beautiful. Telling yourself these words at first may be uncomfortable because your brain doesn't believe it. And that's why there's debate, do daily affirmations work or do they not? And at the beginning, it is going to be so uncomfortable. And saying these I am statements of who you are at your core and who you want to be, it takes work and it takes repetition because you have to you're retraining your brain and you're rewiring your brain. So no, at first they may not feel good. And at first it may not feel like it's working because your brain is so used to all the things you used to say about yourself that it's like, no, you've said this, right? You joke, I'm so stupid. And I hear people, oh, I'm dumb, or I'm not a morning person, or all the things you say. Think about what you say. Anybody can be a morning person. You just have to practice. You just have to practice telling yourself that. I actually like to say I can do hard things because there's a lot. I just rewrote my website, right? By the way, confidentdreaming.com if you want to check it out, if you're good at copy or editing, and let me know where I need to fix things. And I put it off because it's hard, because thankfully I'm not writing code and it's not, where my brain space is best, but I tried it and I tell myself when I'm trying to tackle these things, I can do hard things. And then I go in and I have more patience with myself. And when you use those words, I am, start to really think about it. I'm so tired of this year. How many of us have said that? I am over 2020. Well, guess what? If you say that to yourself, anything else that comes in these next few weeks, it's going to seem like a mountain, right? Making a mountain out of an anthill. But if you're saying, I am ready to finish this year strong, bring it on, you'll be able to tackle those same challenges and they'll feel more like the anthill that they are. This weekend, speaking of anthills, it's interesting. I went hot air ballooning and I got to fly. And where we're in the high desert, and there's a lot of red anthills. And when you're up high, they're just, you wouldn't even, if you didn't know that, like what the terrain's supposed to look like, you wouldn't even know that what you're looking at is an anthill, because there's no hill, there's no anything. They're like they look like little pock marks on the ground, because where red ants live, there's no vegetation. And then there's this massive anthill when you're like on ground level, and I wouldn't want to get near those nasty things. But when you're up high, when you're able to look over the situation, it's so different. Hot air ballooning, so peaceful, it's amazing, but those anthills don't look like obstacles at all. Shoot, the sagebrush, as tall as it can get, doesn't even look like an obstacle from above. So when you're able to take a situation like 2020, like your life, and look at it from above, look for the beauty in it. Look for the lessons. Look for what's made you stronger. This is me. She sings, when the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm going to sit a flood. I'm going to drown them out. I am brave. I am bruised. I am who I'm meant to be. You are who you're meant to be in this life. And if you don't know who that is, it's time we discover who that is. That is my special magic. That is what I do, is I help people connect to who they're meant to be and to be able to live a life that they love, and give them the tools for when they face life's challenges. And this was 1 year of a challenge. They're able to come out on the other side grateful, stronger, more in tune with who they're meant to be, and more determined than ever to just, as catchy as it is, live their best life ever, right? As Rapunzel, best day ever. So, burst through the barricades and reach for the sun, because you are a warrior. Those are like the words from the song. March to the beat of your own drum, because you're not scared to be seen and you make no apologies. This is me. This is me. I'm a healer. I am a happiness and life purpose coach. I'm a Disney life coach. And let me explain Disney life coach, because I think it's easy to relate and learn the lessons if we can see it play out, right? And these movies, a lot of them have really good messaging and really strong messages for us to learn. And so I relate pop culture to what I do. When you work with me, if we talk over something and we dig deep, I may give you a podcast to listen to, like a specific episode, not just go listen to this person. Like, here, you need to listen to this, or go watch this movie and how did the character handle the situation, or, give you a way to absorb the lesson in a way maybe you haven't thought of before. And that is unique to what I do. It's just inherent, to give you those things. And from what I'm hearing, it's not what most coaches will do. And in pop culture, there's a reason. Like, we're watching Star Wars right now, my son and I, just breezing through all the main movies again. And man, the lessons, like, people write these movies from life experiences. So there's truth in it. And there's somebody's pain or somebody's lesson that they've learned is in it. And it's a way we can learn. It's an easy way we can learn. Pop in a movie? Yes, please. Especially when we've hopefully got snow coming soon, or if you've just don't want to face the world and want to curl up on the couch. It's fantastic. And that's me too. Like, I've always loved movies and I've always pulled a lesson. My poor kid, not poor kid, he's great. And when we grew up, when he was growing up and I was showing him all those Disney movies, I'd pause and we'd talk about the lesson. And now he's able to pick them out himself, because he'll tell me, don't stop it and don't talk. Because he's a sassy teenager, but that's okay. Anyhow, this is me. This is who I am. This is, if you were to work with me, this is the kind of conversation we would have. And as we are entering Advent season and we're entering the Christmas holiday, it can be a time of extreme loneliness. So if you need somebody to talk to, comment below. Let's connect. And to me, this is my favorite season of the year. And just want to keep spreading joy because we need more of it. And we need to start 2021 off with positivity and just being hopeful. And yeah, hope you have a great week. I'm still trying to figure out what my new schedule looks like as far as coming live on Facebook. I'll still be here every Monday. My blog will still post every Tuesday. And if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, please do. If you go to confidentdreaming.com, a pop-up should actually come up for you to go to my newsletter, and then it'll link you to all the free resources I have after that. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.